Hey, how's it going? I'm going to be sharing with you why buying a fixer-upper may or may not be right for you. But before I do, let me just say welcome. This channel was born of my recent DIY project. I built a wall-mounted entertainment unit, and I posted a step-by-step progression on my socials, as I usually do with all my projects. And when it was all said and done, I got an interesting message from my buddy Kyle. He said, "Hey bro, something you might consider seriously, seeing the quality of your work on the cabinets and other home projects, also knowing you have photography experience and equipment, why don't you start a YouTube channel with tutorials and projects?" He went on to say that he was looking to do something similar and would have liked to see step by step what I did so he could get a similar result. So here we are. You can thank Kyle for us being here today. And I'm committed to making videos that will help you do some DIY projects of your own. So if you'd like to follow along, get some inspiration, maybe a little know-how, then consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribing will simply result in you knowing when I post videos, and there will be lots of videos. Everyone that owns a house, especially a fixer-upper like mine, will tell you that it's one project after another. A big favor I would ask is that if you find value in these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. A few years ago, my wife and I purchased our house knowing that there would be plenty of opportunities to make it better, or in other words, it was going to be a lot of work. It was definitely a fixer-upper. We didn't even live in it for the first month of ownership because I had some work to do and to make it livable before we moved our family of 4 into this place. Ever since then, we've been working hard to make it ours. I've been adamant about not spending a dime on contractors, and I'm actually a firm believer that if I take the time to learn, I can do anything the pros can do. I had the benefit of growing up with a father that taught me the basics, which helps, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. If you don't already feel like you have the basic skills, you can learn them, starting with small projects to build your confidence. Now, I also have the unfair advantage of working in home improvement retail for a living, but that doesn't mean I know everything. I would say the main advantage is I get to see the new products, and I get to have direct access to resources and to gain knowledge about the products. With my basic knowledge, I've been able to frame in and finish the basement, put up a fence, redo the floors, remodel the kitchen, build a custom play fort, and replace the falling down shed with one that I'm proud of. Again, I didn't do trade school, and I'm not a contractor. I'm just a guy that likes to build stuff. So if you're considering buying a fixer-upper, here are a few questions that you might want to ask yourself. Number 1, are you willing to put in the work? There will be sweat, aching muscles, and exhaustion. Number 2, are you willing to devote your free time to bring the projects to completion? I mean your evenings, after work, and weekends. Some people cherish their downtime and are not willing to give it up. Number 3, would you be okay with living in a construction zone for a few years, or however long you'd need to do the renos for? And number 4, will you have the money to put into it? The main reason why we chose to fixer-upper is because we got a crazy good deal on it, which gave us the free cash flow to invest in the house. And number 5, if I've discouraged you at all, perhaps this one will encourage you. Do you want to see potentially huge gains to your net value? So if you answered yes to these 5 questions, then perhaps a fixer-upper is right for you. If you answered no to any of these questions, I would not recommend continuing to consider it any longer. Continue to save your money so that you can buy that move-in ready house and that offers the lifestyle that you really want. Let me know in the comments below which direction you're leaning. In the next videos, I'll be sharing what I'm doing to make this fixer-upper the best we can. That's it for today. Hopefully I've convinced you to roll up your sleeves and have a little fun. And remember, dream it, fix it, build it. Later.